Oh, we are live. Hi, Matty Tarot.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, everybody. We have a lot of people coming in and saying some things. Um, anyway, I kind of I'm loving the time change.
Oh,
I
me
love
too.
it. By the way, everybody, David's Starlight show tomorrow will be at 3 p.m. Pacific time. His time doesn't change in Australia, but we do here where I live. So it will be 3 p.m. instead of 2 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, I do want to address the one thing that I saw, DFS. This one right here. You did ask this last time. I did see it. What spiritual gifts do you sense or see that you have? I'm going to tell you this straight. I think that when you ask people this stuff, it's like an unfair thing, because the fact is that they can make it up or whatever they want to say, but it's up to you. You are the one that tries out the different things. You have good hunches. Can you guess who's calling on the phone? Can you see a ghost? There's so many things that that you need to see what you do. Sit down and go, well, I get that little thought in my head. Or I actually can hear something. I can see something. Words come in front of me, whatever it is. You need to figure out what your gift is, because it's not all here right now. You grow in your gifts as you get older and you experience things. And so maybe when I was a teenager, I could tell everybody what was going to happen. Absolutely spot on. I had a near death experience decades after that. And what happened? Then I could do this, and this, and psychometry, and that, and the other. And so it's not just a one and done thing. Things will grow, your gift will grow, but it's
Yeah,
up to you to use it and decide, yeah, I have that gift. What do you think, Maddie?
I agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I've told this story before, but when I used to, always pretend, or not pretend, but I used to always joke like I was psychic. I'd be like, "Oh, it's because I'm psychic," or "Oh, ha ha ha, I'm psychic," and I would laugh and say, "I'm joking, I'm joking." But it wasn't until I affirmed myself and said, like, I'm not joking, actually, and started to validate myself that my gifts, or whatever you would like to call it, started to expand. And I started to get more intuitive messages come through. And I started to really start to have these experiences that were unexplainable, um, by practical means. And that's really just, it just opened up a doorway. So as soon as I started validating and affirming myself. So if you feel like you do have spiritual gifts, um, don't doubt yourself, validate it, and remain open-minded, and remain a vessel, and ask to be shown. And it will be shown to you if you do.
Yeah, and just try things out. Like I was screaming, I did not want to do psychometry. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it until I had to do it. It's like, here, hold this. And then it was crazy validated, everything I got from it. Also, a seance. I didn't want to do that. I did that, and just that was one of the probably the best thing I ever did, information that came out. So then it got validated. I knew I could do that. I knew I could do a spirit circle. I knew I could, get messages from the other side and all that. So please,
Yeah.
please, please try things out and you will discover your gifts. That's
Yes, I agree, Debbie. All right. Well, it is Mystery Monday, guys. So,
right.
you know what that means. I know we've only done this one time, but we're doing it again. I promised we would do it again. So, what's that shadow? Or we're going to um, have a play on words and call it shadow work. Okay. So,
I
I'm
love
going to
it.
show an image,
I'm so bad at this. Okay.
and you guys have to guess what's that shadow.
What's that
So,
shadow?
put it in the comments. What's that shadow?
Oh my
Who's that
gosh. I mean, how can
Pokemon?
anybody get that but your sister?
Who's that Pokemon? No, what's that shadow, guys? So there's a first place answer, a second place answer, and a third place answer that I will accept. You will, if you're correct and you get one of these placements and your answer, just put it in the comments at the end of the show. I will go through and announce if anybody got it, and you will receive a prize.
Wow.
So put it in the comments. And we'll show it throughout the show, but we're going to put it down in just a moment. So about 10 more seconds.
Let me see if anybody puts anything down. Come on. You guys play.
What's that shadow?
What's that shadow?
Shadow work.
Shadow
we
work.
got a
Yeah,
dog,
like
wolf. Someone said a dog, a wolf.
Oh, like it's supposed to be that because I'm going like broken window.
A cat.
Oh,
Someone
no.
said a cat.
That's probably not a shadow.
What is it? Mystery Monday.
Carl says a cat. I was thinking, oh, if we're gonna go with animals, I'll go with the lion.
Okay, we'll show it again in a bit. But it's Mystery Monday, guys. Submit your questions. You must be 18 or older to receive a reading. These are free readings at the end of the day. We do accept donations, but they're free. So a donation doesn't get you bumped up on the list. We randomly select. You must be 18 or older. I believe I already said that. And please follow Debbie and I. You can follow her. Oh, I got to go this way because it's backwards, right? You can follow this lovely lady.
I get it wrong each time.
I know, right? At youtube.com/@psychicfixes. And you can follow me at youtube.com/@Matty Tarot. Please like and please share the video, first of all, but please like the video on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up. It literally it makes or breaks the show, you guys. It helps the algorithm. Like the video. It will send it to other people. If you want us to continue to do this and to grow, you will like the video on YouTube. It is the reason, we get expanded. So please do so if you are able. All right. So we're going to look for readings. Let's see.
Did you say make sure nobody puts the proper name in? Nobody's first name, nobody's last name. Okay.
Good. Yes. Thank you for
medical.
You do not put a proper name, no personal information. If it's not your personal information, don't put it. And, we can't put it up on the screen. And you must be 18 or older as well. We don't do medical or legal as well.
Oh, wait. Let's put your QR code up because we don't ever do that. Since we're looking for stuff, let's go ahead and put Maddie's QR code up here.
Yes, and if you'd like to book a private reading, you can go ahead and scan this QR code. You can come back, later and screenshot it. You can print it out, make a graphic tee, wear it around, tell all your friends, and promote me for free, whatever you want. That's all appreciated.
Thank you. Okay, and the readings are free, but tip links are in the description. I got to get us back here so you can see Maddie. There we go. Melanie, thank you for sharing so much. So appreciate it. And anybody, new people are coming in, so post your question, request.
And what will you be using this evening? What will you be using?
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. I'm doing tarot as usual. I can do 3-month, March, April, and May. And or just a general question, I can do that.
Trusty tarot. I've got my dice. I've got the pendulum for any yes or no's. So if you have a specific yes or no, you want a direct answer. Yeah. I've also got tarot. So
we're good. I think we have stuff. I was cleaning up my office today. I'm really proud of myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You got organized?
A little bit.
A little.
Well, I have to get that way because I have you guys know that I just published a book and I have another one that is any minute when I get the word I'm going to publish, and then I wrote another one while I was sitting around. So
Debbie.
that's great. Okay, I get Melanie wants 3 months. Let me grab her since that's what I do. Okay, and do we have some people from Instagram coming in? Did you?
Yes, actually we do. I've got, so the comments won't show over here, but I've got some somebody I will do next. So Irene on Instagram, you are next. Okay, you're going to receive a reading after Melanie.
Okay, I have to take some cards, so it's going to take me a minute. Literally minutes before we were going on, I was finishing up a video. I love doing the video readings where the camera looks down and I show the cards. Yeah.
Was it
what? You are frozen to me. You are frozen to me. He's coming back.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Was it a private reading?
Yes. I do this one person for a year. So I get paid for a year of
nice.
weekly readings. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And this person wants to learn the tarot. So as I go through, I'm teaching the tarot, and then she gets a reading for the week.
Oh, cool. That's
it's
fun.
A weekly reading. Yeah. It's really good. It helps her out.
I love that. I've got little like cheat sheets for people to learn whenever they ask, I've got it right here. Where is it? It's this cute little.
Oh, wow.
So this is all of them in the upright, and then this is all of them in reverse. And it's color coordinated, and it tells you the suits and their corresponding energies. And yeah.
You know what? We're going to do classes, you guys. We're going to be doing classes, and that's something you should, I would sell. I have like a one-sheeter cheater. That's it. I give it to my tarot students. There you go. Here's your one sheet in color. That's it. But yeah, definitely.
You give it to them and you say, the rest is up to you intuitively. Figure it out.
Yeah, and it really is, but it's a guide that's very helpful. Melanie, okay, first 4 cards are for you, and then I'm, got the 3 months here. I do get you sitting on your money, budgeting money, holding on to your money. You may feel like you don't have enough, so I'm watching it, but I get you sitting on your money. That's good. Save it. I get you very stuck energy crossing over you in temporary energy. So blow that away. I don't see any reason. You got good cards. Any reason to feel like a little stuck. I need to go forward. No, I feel like you're fine. In the future, I do get a transformation and a big change for you. Okay. This is going to be past the 3 months that we're looking at. So past May. It does show me in the past position feeling a little bit left out of the money, or I should have got more money. So manifest for the money to come in. When I get to, I'm sorry, my security's going off. Alexa, volume 1. It's nothing. In March, I do get, and you may have already got, went and got counseling and advice from somebody, seeking that out. I feel that's really good if you have any kind of decision to make or anything like that, anything going on. This is the best ways. Talk to other people and get that feedback. Right now, that something that's coming in maybe in a week, I do feel like that, you get this thing about a message of having a positive attitude. No matter what happens, things are going to be really great for you. Great things are coming, but we may have this time of feeling like, have hope and courage and get through this. I do get that you should manifest for whatever you want. This is a good way to work in this energy, but I feel like things are going to be great. Just hang in there and go through what's going on. In April, I do get 2 people here, and so in priority together. So I get a very ambitious woman that is very steeped or educated in business, very motivated, and I get a mother type of energy, like somebody that would be a good mom or as a mom type of figure. And I feel like she is very kind, devoted, and loyal and loving and all of that. But I get nurturing and I get super creative. And I also feel like she's psychic, by the way. So this is kind of important during that month. Okay. I get in May an idea that comes in. This is really good. An idea comes in and you jump on it. You successfully implement that idea and then you get some money. Okay. So have money coming in for you mid to end of May. We got this little chunk of money coming in. That's your friend, Melanie. Okay. I feel like it's important, you both. And then I see you getting an idea, jumping on it, and then I see some money coming in. Okay. And that's what I have for you. 3-month reading. There we go.
That was lovely, Debbie.
Thank you.
Okay. Where is this? Okay. I have chosen Irene. Irene is on Instagram and her comments cannot show, so I am going to go ahead and post this one. And we'll put that one up. So, Irene. So I rolled the dice for you. The dice, they are, there's a planetary die, a zodiac die, and a house die. And they don't necessarily talk about, the planet and the zodiac and all that. It's not necessarily talking about like a specific person, that's their sign, all that. It's more of the energy. So one pertains to the situation, one pertains to emotions, one pertains to the area of life. I'm going to tell you the meaning of each die that I rolled for you, and then I'm going to give you my intuitive message. And then I've got some tarot cards here for you as well. So you got Jupiter, right here. Jupiter means pertaining to luck, good fortune, what propels you forward, monetary values, and prosperous events. You've got Aries. That's impulsive, competitive, reactive, stubborn, releasing what no longer serves you. And you've got the 10th house. The 10th house represents your accomplishments or your investments, your job and assets, your relationships to others, and your reputation. Based on these, the dice and the cards I have here, I'm going to say that you're going through a pretty good time in your life. You have got luck on your side. You might have recently gotten a promotion. You might be having a promotion coming up, or you might just be comfortable where you're at in your work, in your career, or wherever you're working. You're serious about a relationship in your life. You have a serious relationship, and I see that it's a healthy relationship. It's good. It brings you a lot of joy, and you're really focusing on self right now, but not in a way that's like selfish, but in a way that of like uplifting self. And you do have a support system as well. I do see you're trying new creative passions, maybe getting into a new project. Something that you're very passionate about is starting here. The Ace of Wands is here. And this is going to bring you, if you haven't started this yet, you're going to find something that you get really into. It's like your niche, and you get really into it, and it brings you a lot of stability. You actually find a way to make money from this. I'm seeing there's a dedicated loyalty and financial stability that comes from it. This could just be a side income that you're bringing in. And like I said, your career does look pretty stable. So it looks like you're just bringing in another source of income at this time. However, you're internally conflicted with something. There's something that's sitting in you that you have not spoken about. It's bothering you. It's on the tip of your tongue. You want to say it. I'm not sure what it is, but you're having trouble deciding how you're going to relay this message, or you're afraid to say something. There's something here you're not bringing up. Whatever is internally conflicting you, we're going to pull some internal guidance messages here to kind of see what you're being called to do. Let's see. It's innocent. It's not like you're okay. So innocent came out here. It's not like you're keeping some big dark secret that like is gonna blow people's wigs off and make them like it's not some horrible thing. You haven't done anything, so that's good. Let's see. Refocus. So you just need to refocus your energy. There's something about the way you're fixating on it is what is keeping you stuck. So you need to refocus and reframe is the message here. This could also be talking about a refocus that's needed in the creative endeavor. So if you're having this something you're creating, you need to maybe shift your focus on it and put more time into it. Maybe that's the calling here, is that you need to put more of your time into that, because that is something that's actually going to be lucrative for you. We've got guidance. you're maybe seeking guidance. So this internal conflict that you're facing, that you're having trouble speaking about, you're maybe wanting to, maybe you're talking to like close friends about it. How do I go about bringing this up? How do I go about sharing this? Either way though, there's what you don't see coming. So, who is aware? It says, who is aware? You are conflicted about telling this person. And you know what? I'm actually not sure. Maybe you're afraid of backlash over something that was innocent, but this person's not going to perceive it that way. Or you know that they're not going to be able to take that information. And but it truly was innocent. However, they maybe have some insecurities and they're not going to take it well, and so you're kind of just keeping it from them, and that's eating you up inside. There's something here of you're not. It says who is aware, so you're kind of there's what you don't see coming. There is a this is letting something go. So the Five of Cups is like grievance. It's like regret. It's like remorse. Not remorse, but it's like mourning something. So this could be. I mean, honestly, I want to pull another card. Hold on a second. Because I'm not understanding this last part. You could be letting go of the fear, I mean, I guess, or you could be letting go of a part of yourself because it's not in alignment with what you're actually like, because you believe in, like, at your core, you believe in integrity. And so, like, this is something maybe you're like, it's really eating you up inside that you're not saying something. I'm really not sure what's going on here. I hope this is resonating with you. Let's see, though. I'm going to pull a few more cards. King of Wands and the Five of Cups again, and the Emperor. It has to do with your partner. You have a partner. It definitely has to do with your partner. And there's something that maybe you're not feeling. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's that this person makes you happy. They're really good to you. You're really comfortable with them, but you don't see it in the long term. And you're not sure how to tell them that. I think that's what it is, because the King of Wands came out here, and that's the big picture. And the Five of Cups came out again with it, which is letting go of something. It's it's grieving of the loss of something. I think maybe I think maybe you are no longer happy in your relationship, and you really don't know how to say it because you do truly think this person's a good person and you don't want to hurt them. I'm gonna pull another inner guidance message. You got to take physical action. So you can't sit and wait around. Think about it this way. It's harsh, but it's true. They're going to appreciate you in the long run for telling them the truth and not dragging them along, if that's the case. Because, you can, if you drag them along and then tell them, and they find out somehow, and what's dark always comes to light. So keep that in mind. If they find out somehow that you haven't been invested the whole time and you've been dragging them along for a year or more or whatever, that's going to hurt them a lot more than just pulling the Band-Aid. So think about that. Don't waste this person's time. Do the right thing by being honest and being forthcoming so they can get on with their life. And it's going to hurt. There's no way around it. It's going to hurt. But part of life is learning how to navigate both the good and the unpleasant. The more you do it, and the more you accept it, the more you'll be able to regulate your emotions throughout it, and it won't be as hard in the future. This person won't appreciate it in the moment, but honesty, what's better, a pretty lie or the ugly truth? In the end, people respect the ugly truth a lot more. And that's all I have for you this evening.
Thank you. Kaylee, I put a message out that you were next. Here we go. Hi, Kaylee. And I have a few extra cards for you as well. The cards start out showing me that you're kind of stuck. Maybe you feel like you don't have a way out of something, or that your hands are tied to doing something. Maybe there's a lack of control. So we do need to change that. So do talk to your archangels and your spirit guides to clear the path so you can go forward and not feel stuck. I do get you really thinking about your future, and I feel like even more I can see it's going to come in where you sit down and you really figure it out and what you want and all of that. You have a big card of the future, and that is my Hangman card, which is my card of destiny. And it talks about soul contracts and stuff like that coming up for you in the future. So I asked specifically, will they tell me what it is? What I get is one thing that you're going to learn is how to deal with money and how to save it. Okay. I also get that I want you to keep going no matter if this is a difficult thing coming into your life in the future. The best thing here is that you're going to sit down and you are actually going to go through this process of changing your life and what you want out of it and setting new goals. This is what I believe you are supposed to be learning in the future, and part of your soul contract is to be able to sit down and create another reality for you. This is my new things I'm going to do. This is what my new goals are. This is the new direction I'm heading in. And so your little message here is to go ahead and go through this and don't worry about it, because this is building something really great for you in the future. So I get a reset for you, a time where something comes in and you just force you to sit down and to go through that process and really be on the road to really great things. And I want to tell you, I do get a little bit in the past that there was open heart blessings and joy, like an open heart to stuff. Also, there was a little fertility there, but I feel like open heart for things to come in. So it does show me a little bit about juggling money. Again, I think part of your soul contract has to do with money. I get a partnership coming in, but beware and know this ahead of time. I feel like that person that comes in an agreement to make an agreement or a partnership won't really support you. Okay. So you will feel alone in whatever you're doing. And sometimes, that's okay. But I do get that isn't a good thing, that we want anybody that we go into life with or any kind of agreement with needs to uphold their part of it. All right. I do get some good news coming in for you. We also have this thing coming where you have this opportunity for love, yet you feel you're protecting yourself. So know that sometimes when you put the walls up, you can't let anything in. Okay. So that's what I have for you.
That was lovely.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's see.
I'm going to look through some of the new stuff.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to show our shadow again. Shadow work, guys. Shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. Okay. Put your guess in the comments. What's that shadow? Shadow work. You can win a prize if you get it right.
Does that look like the head of that little girl, Maggie, on The Simpsons? Her hair? No?
I don't know. I don't know. What is it? Hey guys, put your answers.
Put your answers and find out if you're going to be right.
No,
Sharonda, I'll do you next. Okay, I'll take some cards for you.
So, okay, Kaylee put wolf.
Wolf, that's a good one.
Melody put love you shadow. Okay, I love the shadow too. Mary Jana put explosion. Sharonda put a bear. Lollipop put a rock. Kim Bracken put cat's face. And Kim Lenzer said, now I see a fence.
Like mine was like a broken window. A bear. That's good.
Oh, guys, it's a. I'm gonna say, because it's kind of hard this week, but come on.
A bomb.
Think outside the box. Think outside the box.
A deer.
Think
Kaylee
outside the box. From different angles, maybe what something might look like from different angles. And I'll say this. You can submit more than one answer. You could submit more than one answer. So if you want to guess again, go ahead. Okay.
A paintball splat.
One more time. One more time.
A man.
What's that shadow? Dang, I really thought somebody was gonna get it. Okay.
And if you make up a little jingle, I'll sing it with you every Monday.
Oh, what's that shadow coming in? I don't even know. We'll make up something though.
Is it an avocado?
It's an avocado. No, it's just a shadow.
Yeah. All of a sudden we're beating
shadow.
We'll get one.
And then we'll have like a, is it an explosion, a bear, a rock, a cat's face? I see events.
It's a man.
It's a man.
Yeah, well, and we'll have the last showstopper of it.
I love it.
I love working with you.
Aww.
I'm gonna go. I'll go into my little shell because I already picked someone.
Okay, I gotta pick somebody. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. Where was somebody? Hello, can I get a reading? We'll do this one. Okay. Funso or Funso. Funcho. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I apologize if I'm not. You are getting a reading. Okay. Let's see. Okay. One more. Okay. So there is something that you are being asked. Spirit, God, higher power, the universe, Allah, whatever you believe in, whatever you call your higher power, if you believe in a higher power, or just the universe, your higher self, your ancestors, your guides, whatever. They are asking you to let go of something. You're being asked to let go, cut the cord, move forward. It's time for you to rake back in. It's time for you to take stock, take inventory of what's yours and what's not yours. You've been taking the brunt of something. Somebody's been emotionally abusing you, putting things on you that aren't your fault. You're taking too much responsibility for situations. People sometimes do this and they're not even aware they're doing it. Sometimes it's not purposeful. Sometimes it is purposeful. That's pretty sinister. It's typically though from a stance of like, it's not so much malicious, but it's more so just ignorant. They don't have the tools, the mental and emotional tools accessible to them, or they've never learned a way to healthily or in a healthy way process the feelings of shame they might feel about something, the feelings of guilt they might feel about something. So they deflect, and so they put it on other people, and so they don't take accountability, and that's because they don't know how to really process those feelings. So it's not always, it's more likely somebody's doing it out of ignorance and lack of experience than it is out of malice. Just keep that in mind. But I do see here that somebody is emotionally abusive toward you, and maybe you don't even realize that. Maybe you have taken this on and kind of just like you want to please this person, so you're like, I'm sorry, but you're being asked to recognize what's yours and what's not yours. What is your responsibility and not your responsibility? There are two people involved in every situation. It takes two to tango. You ever heard that before? It takes two to tango. A situation doesn't get created by one person. Somebody may have something to say, but that person's got a reaction And in a relationship, whether romantic, whether familial, whether platonic, a friendship, whatever, there's a action and a reaction, and communication is a two-way street. There's no situation when interacting with somebody that you solely are responsible for creating. So just keep that in mind. You're being asked to take inventory of what's yours and be a little selfish in a good way, in a healthy way. Be a little selfish, because something here is, it's ruining you. It's making you feel defeated. It's tearing you down. And you're taking it, and it's unfair. It's unfair to you. I'm gonna pull some inner guidance messages for you. Look at that. Trust myself. You need to trust yourself, because deep down you know this isn't right. Deep down you know that what this person is deep down you know. I'm just going to say that deep down you know. But you may try to appease this person. You may try to you may try to apologize for things that aren't yours. You take on the responsibility that is not yours. And you know what you need to do? You need to put your foot down and push their trash back to their side of the street and say, I got my side. Here's what I can take accountability for. You're right about this. I should have maybe reacted differently to this. I should have maybe done something differently here, but I will not take this, and this. You cannot put that on me. That is you. You are an adult. You are responsible for your own behavior, and you are responsible for your feelings. And if your feelings, if you feel some type of way and you're not communicating that to me, and you're just taking it out on me, and I have to play some guessing game about why you're doing whatever you're doing, that is just like, why are you treating me this way now? And you won't communicate ahead of time. That's on you. That's on you, not me. That's your problem for not communicating effectively. I can't read your mind. I can only correspond with what you tell me. So clean up, take responsibility for your side of the street and make them clean up theirs. Put your foot down. That's what you need to do. What you don't see coming, though, there's some resentment. There's fighting there. I don't see this going over very well with this person. It typically doesn't. That do this type of behavior, typically holding them accountable, making them be responsible for the things that they've chosen not to be responsible for, because they can't handle, being an adult in some way, in some capacity, whatever capacity that is. They typically don't like to take responsibility for those things. You're asked to be patient and wait, though. So let's see what's under this conflict. Oh, look at that. Clear communication. Maybe you put your foot down in this and make a point, and this person comes around, but you got to hold your ground. A lot of times people don't hold their ground. I don't think you've ever done this with this person. So I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say, put your foot down, hold your ground, do not budge. That's what you're being asked to do with the Four of Pentacles here. See how this person is standing on the Pentacles? They're like, mine. This is mine. This is mine. And you're not getting any of it. No. So you're being asked to stand your ground, do not budge, do not back down, stand firm on your boundary. Because here's the truth. People either show up to the plate when you set a boundary, or they don't. And the people that don't, you don't want them in your life anyway. So the people that, I'll say this too. Nobody who's worthwhile, who's worth having in my life, has ever walked out of it. So if you set a boundary and this person, throws a fit and walks out of it, and it's like, well, screw you, whatever, or however it goes, that tells you everything you need to know. Nobody worth keeping in my life has ever walked out of it. Just affirm that to yourself, okay? I'm not sure if this person comes around, but I do see there is a fight that ensues, and you're on track. You're being asked to stand your ground, stand your boundary, hold it, and be clear in the communication there, because it will either make or break the situation. And either way, that information is very useful to you for how you move forward with your life. Okay, that's all I have for you this evening.
That's great. Tell me about your bracelets.
My bracelets?
What are they made of?
Well, this one's just beads.
Oh, okay.
And then this one's little like jelly beads. It's got a yin and yang on it. And then this one's like a jelly. I don't even know what they're called, but like the little jelly bands.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
I was looking at them and I'm going, oh, I got to know what they're made of.
No, this one, I think this is just like stone beads, and then this one's plastic, and then this one's like a acrylic jelly thing. I don't even know.
It'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
Sharonda, I've got cards for you. So cards. Here we go. Sharonda, hi. I think you said that you were new to us. Thank you for coming in. How I work is I've got 10 cards down for you. First four are for you, represents you, energy crossing, the future, the past, and then I give you a reading. The first thing that you got, that if I get that, this card of the magician first or fourth in the card spread, I usually am screaming like, tell me about your products, do you have any patents, all this kind of stuff, because this is very strong in being creative. And so this shows me that you're gonna always have money making ideas or big ideas come in that are really good and that you could create things. So very, very good. This comes down all about who you are. I also get just the energy crossing over you is the same old, whatever you do to make money. I don't see anything special other than you're continuing on doing whatever you're doing. I feel a little bit about, I see some conflict coming up. And so in your future, it shows me a little bit about, like, I got nicked once or hurt once. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again, and being a little anxiety coming in and a little guarded and watchful. Because I do see something coming in. So I will tell you why I feel this is coming in the future. I think that in the past, you got a little idea that money was going to be coming in for you. It's showing me on your path a very Libra-like male, very strong personality, super capable, super smart, but he's got strong opinions and strong personality. I'm going to say probably physically fit also. So this guy comes in on your path. I also have here for you the 10 of Cups, which is my wedding card. It's also a card of relationships, happily ever after, family reunions, things like that, or maybe a wedding's coming up. But I do get that strong family and relationship card for you. I get a little bit that you may not trust, especially a little bit more into the future, what's going to come in. But I'm going to tell you some of the stuff. I do feel like you will have a very positive change in your life. It's really going to put you on the path of good fortune. All right. I also do see on your path this kind of struggle and maybe like arguments and some confusion on what's going on. I want to tell you, your message is that that's okay. That's going to happen. You will have some trial and errors, is what I hear, but everything's going to be okay. You're going to work all that out. So just be strong and be positive as you go through that, okay? Because great things are coming for you. And that's what I have for you.
That was lovely, Debbie.
I guess we have a yes, no question that somebody posted.
Yes. I'm just connecting with the energy, so just give me a moment.
Okay. So I'm going to be looking for the next person. We'll be looking through. You might refresh you guys' requests for a reading or something. You might just go ahead and put it in at the bottom.
Okay. The answer looks like a yes, but I'll do it again when I put the person's question up. But before we do that, shadow work, guys. What's that shadow? And I just wanted to take a moment also for anybody who doesn't know what shadow work is. I'm just going to explain a brief moment. So Carl Jung actually was the first to coin this term. Well, the shadow he coined, what the shadow is, but not shadow work. But Carl Jung was a psychologist, but he believed that the subconscious, or part of us, there is a shadow self, and it's the part of ourselves that the moment in our life that we get kind of stunted, reprimanded, told no, or shamed for something, we get we get punished, we start to repress a certain part of us. And that's the shadow. That becomes the shadow. So it's the part of us that we don't really express, the darker side, the more, maybe the more, for some people who maybe you don't like to be vulnerable with people and you don't really like to let people in your business, and you're really strongly, fiercely independent, hyper independent, and you're like, I don't need anybody, so your shadow self would be the part of you that's emotionally open and vulnerable with others, the part of you that admits that you're hurt, the part of you that cries, the part of you that asks for help when you need it. And sometimes people, so there's that's shadow. Doing that work and becoming comfortable with that part of yourself would be considered your shadow work. And part of loving yourself and part of your journey in life and actually fully accepting yourself is to accept all of yourself. So that includes the shadow, the dark part of yourself that you don't like to express. So sometimes it involves other things, such as like, a temper. Maybe we have a temper. Maybe we don't affirm ourselves and we're not happy with our body. And so our shadow work would be, learning how to love our body, learning how to accept our body and accept what is, So there's all different kinds of shadow work, but we all have this work under our belt, or I'm sorry, under, on our list, and probably not fully under our belt. Healing, the healing is a long journey, and it really is never over. You're always on it. So there's no destination you're trying to reach where you're like, nobody ever in life is like, boop, oh, I'm healed. I have no more work to do. I'm done. We're always learning. Debbie, stop it. We're always learning. We're always growing. We're always having something to learn, to expand, to take another step forward. And it's a journey. I always like to say the universe doesn't even know itself in full yet. It is still expanding. There are new parts of it opening up and being created every single day. So if the universe doesn't even know all of itself, how the hell are we supposed to? Okay, that's all I'm going to say. But what's that shadow? Put your answers in. Now I'm screaming.
You're frozen. Sharonda, I love Big Bird. A fluffy hat. You are frozen. Somebody sing the Frozen song. Let it go. Go out and come back in. There we go. Matty got frozen.
Okay, well, I was screaming at y'all. I was saying, put your answers in here. What's that shadow? There's a prize. But okay.
Thank you, Tammy.
Now we're going to get to the reading. So somebody asked, and this, I'm just going to say this question made me sad, and that's why I had to answer it.
Did I? Oh, I saw that. I did see it, Marky. Yeah.
Did he feel sad about the miscarriage, or does he? The pendulum said yes the first time, but we're gonna hold on. I just want you to see when it swings this way, it's a no. When it swings this way, it's a yes. It's not gonna be as drastic as that. So just I'll let you know when it's swinging. So I'm still connecting. Okay, I'm connected. Does he feel sad about the miscarriage? Yes. See? Swinging back and forth. Yes. Yes, he does. I would highly doubt that he doesn't feel something about it. That obviously he feels something about it. Again, though, he may not be expressing this to you. He may not be as expressive in the way that you would like him to be. And you need to remember that people express themselves differently. Just because somebody isn't outwardly showing emotion, or just because they're able to maybe go on with their day and they don't want to talk about it, that does not mean it's not affecting them. That does not mean you have no idea what's going on emotionally inside of them. And that person may be prone to shutting, a lot of people, we have different responses to trauma. So some people have a response where they seek external validation. They want to talk about it. They want other support and opinions, and they want somebody to be there for them. Some people have a total opposite response that probably doesn't make sense to those people that have that response. And it is that they shut down, they stop speaking, they don't want to talk about it, they actually want to change the subject, they'd rather just move on. It does not mean it's not affecting them. However, I will say this: communication is very important if you're wanting to ever build a relationship with somebody. And things like that do need to be spoken about and do need to be, you know, both partners need to be honored there. And it probably isn't the healthiest response to seek only external validation as well. And it's just as unhealthy to bottle things up. So both are not the most healthy response. It's more, there's somewhere in the middle that can be met. And I will say this, maybe that person's shadow work is to open up a bit about how they truly feel about that situation, because it does look like it did affect them. I don't see how it couldn't affect them. That's, a very serious situation. And I, my heart goes out to you. I apologize that happened. But, I would not pressure the person to speak about it. I would more so focus on approaching it from a you perspective. So instead of saying, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you saying something? Why don't you care? Why you? Don't say that. Talk about yourself. Say, I feel really unheard when I can't, get your feedback about this. Or I feel like I'm unsupported when I don't get to hear how this situation has affected you. Or it would really, really help me to know that this has impacted you in such a way that it's impacted me. Not that I want you to be hurt, but I feel like I feel very distant from you because I can't tell that you are affected by this. And it would mean the world to me to know that, we're in the same boat. And, even if we're not on the same page and seeing eye to eye, even if we're not in communication, even if you don't want to be with me, I need to know, this is an experience we had together. And it would really help me if you were able to just be a little more vulnerable and open up about it. What do you think about that? So those are ways to approach it without attacking. And it opens the door to a healthy conversation instead of putting them on the defense. So I wish you the best in your circumstances.
I pulled a card and I did get lost, sorrow, hurt. So I agree. All right, Tammy. Here we go. I think after this, we got to know about that shadow. Tammy. Okay, the cards that I have for you that comes down and tells me a little bit about you right now is one where we do have a wall up. We have shields up. We are, protecting ourselves and we're going about our way, but we're going to, it's kind of closed off here. I want to tell you that I do get this great, like, a talent for you. And I feel like it's crossing you, like something that you do good, something you get a lot of joy from, and really shows me that it's like a talent. And that's right over you. So this may be coming out in the future, and you might be celebrated from something that you do really well. I do get you working it out was what you want in life and really looking at your future in the future a little bit more. You'll figure it all out. I see that you can plan and all that. Past position, I think you had a new beginning. It does show me like on your path that you're going to get something you want, like you put that ship out into your ocean, out into the ocean, it comes back full of treasure. I feel like you're going to get something you really want, like a reward. It does show me big time that you're going to make the right decision. Sometimes this comes as a legal thing or legal paperwork, but I believe it just means you're going to make the right decision. I do see something kind of coming out of the blue, and it's challenging for you. So let me just take a couple cards here on that and see what that's about. Because in the end, I see you being very responsible and doing well. Yeah, okay. The thing that comes out of nowhere, I feel like you're going to have an ending, like severing ties. I'm done with something. I feel like it's done and over. I feel that makes you very kind of stuck, like maybe you don't have the control you want. Has to do with some money that you're going to get. So I do feel like this thing that comes out of the blue that has all that kind of hints in it, leads you to being very hard to go forward. You have to keep going, set your goals and keep going. But I do feel like there's something about I'm done with something, but I maybe don't have all the control over getting this money. And so there that sets us up for going, wow, I'm kind of stuck, kind of can't go forward. So forewarned is forearmed. The ending of all this, you're super responsible. You put a lot of hard work and effort into what you get and to get your success. And I feel like there's all this great success for you. And that's what I have for you.
All right, you guys. So I just want to say, for those of you just now joining us, this is free psychic readings. Yes, we both do readings. They are randomly selected. So you enter it in the chat and you may be randomly selected. You must be 18 or older. Please, no personal information. You cannot put somebody else's name. We won't be able to select your question. If you put someone else's name, please replace that name with the person on my mind, or my love interest, or my partner, or the person I'm romantically interested in, you could put anything other than, just don't put the person's name. Okay. Also, you must be 18 or older to receive. We don't do medical or legal. These are free at the end of the day. But we do accept donations. The pay links are below. And if we didn't get to you today, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do come back. But we're going to announce the winner, or the results of What's That Shadow work. The shadow. Okay, guys. So if you want to put your final answers, put your final answers through in the chat. You can have one more chance. What's that shadow? What is it, guys? We're gonna reveal it. It's Mystery Monday. What could it be? What could it be?
I only had like 8 answers.
No new answers.
I had a whole bunch of answers.
No new answers. Okay.
Kim put a sun.
A sun. Oh. Okay. So let's
lion's
see. Roll through
mane.
Answers. I'm gonna
Could be a lion's mane. A lion.
What's a conker? Eye conker in its green spiked skin. What's that? Is that an answer to the? Is that an answer to the thing? Kaylee Farragon, is this an answer to the What's That Shadow? Or what was this? Let me know in the chat.
Yeah, that's I can't make that one out.
Blowfish, ink blot, paint splatter, animal, lion's mane, dandelion. Okay. So I'll say this.
Oh, yeah.
That's a conker. Yes, it was.
Conifer.
Okay. I get what you're saying. No, it is not that. However, Tammy, I'm gonna say this. Nobody got it, but I'm gonna accept Tammy's. I'm not Tammy. I'm sorry. Kaylee. I'm gonna accept Kaylee's answer. Where was it?
Kaylee had the sweet gum.
I'm gonna give
gum balls. I have a sweet gum tree. Sweet gum balls. They just look like that.
I'm trying to find what Kaylee said. Where did Kaylee say that?
Falls off trees like chestnuts. That's it's like a sweet gum seed off a tree. 734.
Okay, hold on one second. No. She said something above that.
Above?
Said, it was before she said a dandelion.
Dandelion. Okay, I'm like.
Okay, Kaylee, I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure you said a plant somewhere or a flower. Anyway, okay, you guys. It's not a flower, but Kaylee was the closest when she said flower. So I'm gonna give her the third place prize. I'm just gonna put your dandelion one up, but
you said
it's an agave. It's a succulent. It's a desert plant.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's an agave.
It's a sedum.
So my acceptable answers were these three, but I've said flower is close enough. I guess plant is close, but it was a desert plant was third place, succulent was second place, and agave was first. But we're gonna take flower as acceptable third place answer. So you've won a the basic reading of mine. So I have a basic, a thorough, and a deep. So you've won the basic reading. It's the value of $50, and you can get that. You can book that with me privately. So email me at Matty Tarot. I'm sorry, mattytarot@gmail.com. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. So email me here, Kaylee, and yeah, you can book a basic reading with me free of charge, and we'll dive into whatever you want to dive into. And
what a great prize.
Yeah, so that's
I think next week it'll be an Amazon card, a gift card.
Yeah, we do other prizes too, but you get a reading with me. Okay, you guys, if we didn't get to you this evening, please come back. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay.
Oh, I was just looking at this Instagram disconnected the stream.
Oh yeah, it does that after an hour. It's okay though, because we're done.
Okay. So. Well, congratulations. And that was Kaylee, right? Tammy? Who was it?
Kaylee Farragon.
Kaylee.
Oh, she says stop smiling. Yay. I'm excited. We're gonna have fun. So yeah, and we'll get that booked for you. Okay. Also, yeah, thank you for all the validation, you guys, this evening. I appreciate that as always, and thank you for participating. But we'll be back here on Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday.
Yeah, so, wisdom.
To get to you today, please come back. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
All right, you guys. I guess we're going to say goodbye.
All right,
you
bye.
Guys, take care. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.